Yes, I see that. And he has brought us some lawyers.
Oh, he brought 5 lawyers.
You know, I hate lawyers.
Pete, I wrote that opening statement, and it works.
In lulling people to sleep, but that's not really what we're after. Out of this jury pool, you're gonna get 3 not guilty votes. Juror number 4, diamond earrings, platinum bracelet. She is giving Brandon the benefit of the doubt because she thinks he's too pampered to kill anyone. Juror number 7, college frat boy, basically, wants to be Brandon. And juror number 11, our rebel without a cause. He's siding with Brandon on principle, but he'll crater under pressure.
Is that right?
Yes.
By a show of hands, after hearing that opening, how many find the defendant not guilty?
Pete Peters.
Dr. Jason Bull.
Can you help my son?
Absolutely.
While Dr. Bull has been searching for biases, I've been in touch with the airline, who are negotiating a settlement with the plaintiffs.
A settlement?
Yes. It's a very generous offer to the victim's family, as it should be, and it protects you from any financial liability.
What do you need from me?
I need you to agree to the findings of the NTSB report.
The report that finds her at fault.
And if I do that, I'll be reinstated?
Well,
No. Fired. And unemployable and never able to fly again.
she killed 62 people.
No, Oscar. An airplane crash killed 62 people, not your client. Marissa mentioned you were pushing for a settlement. That struck her because even though she's a woman, she's quite good with numbers. So she had Cable, also a woman, also good with computers, do some digging. It seems that your contract with Taylor stipulates the less the airline pays the families, the more your firm makes. That seems like a conflict of interest. But then again, you have all that office space to pay for. That's why I hate lawyers. It's my bias.
So you have a financial incentive for me to settle?
It's called a reverse contingency fee. It's how the airline controls damages. That, and by blaming you.
Taylor, this is in your best interest. Do not let him twist this.
Can I fire my attorney?
Of course you can, especially since he was supplied to you by the airline.
You're relieved, Mr. Weber.
See how easy that was? So why did you say that?
I recognize you from the press conference. Who do you work for?
Work for a lot of people. This is a popular blog that follows the trial, and I gotta say, the argument for the defense has a lot of merit.
Everything I wrote was true.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, it's pretty clear you left out a few key details, right? Like, Gina and Mike and their turbulent relationship kind of gives Gina motive.
Well, she didn't buy a gun.
But Rob had a gun collection, and he was dealing steroids.
All the top players on their team did steroids.
Really? When'd you find that out? Why didn't you report that?
It's not relevant.
So you just decide which facts are relevant, and then you deliberately leave out other ones?
No, you've got the story completely wrong.
No, I got my story. Good. All right, listen, my editors are all over me to file this story.
Wait, what are you gonna print?
That you only care about your podcast ratings, and that you gotta have information suggesting Gina and Rob are suspects, and that's why you haven't released your files to the court.
But I am releasing my files to the court.
When did that happen?
Just now.
Okay. So, you're trying to kill my story. Okay. Here's the deal. No more press conferences and no more podcasts until after the trial is over.
Deal.
And I get access to the files.
Ugh.
I'm a big fan, by the way. All right. Thanks.
not exactly filled with confidence that you have thousands of lives in your hands. Not to mention my own professional future.
It's understandable. But I am in full command. Getting this sloppy was intentional.
Oh, wait, it was? Oh, yeah. Okay, it was.
But the other side stole all of our research and your notebook.
I never intended to call some parade of experts.
So you wanted this to happen.
Everything I wrote in that notepad was to make you look like the angel of Sacred Heart.
You're not gonna do that?
No experts, just you. Diana's been prepping for experts all night long.
Dr. Bull, I was surprised you wanted to meet with a confessed killer and a lowly public defender. I hear the Evertons offered you a king's ransom to put Richard away. So I can't imagine why you drag yourself down here.
It's no time to be cynical, Isaac. You don't know it yet, but you just won the lottery. Richard, how they treating you in here? Food okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
You used to cook Wagyu beef with balsamic reduction, and now you're eating rotten produce, fake cheese, and drinking purple sugar water, but it's fine, huh? Well, I guess we've learned one thing about you. You admit to things that aren't true.
Yeah, you probably should have just taken that money then.
Why? Because you're guilty? Layla. She came from money, serious money. Dad's unemployed. Brother did time for assault. What was Layla Everton doing with a guy like you?
We were in love, that's what she was doing with me. Back off. My client's been through enough.
Agreed. Which is why this should be the end of his nightmare and not the beginning. Why did you confess?
I don't know. My head was all messed up. It's like I was in a fog. All I could think about was trying to get out of there as quick as I could. I kept asking them what happened to Layla. All that cop would say was, well, you gotta get that guilt off your chest.
You feel guilty about something?
Well, I'm the reason she was out on that street alone, so yeah. That was my fault. I should have been there for her, but I did not kill Layla. I loved her.
We are going to show the jury that the police set up Richard because he was from the wrong side of the tracks and the Evertons never wanted him near their daughter.
No, Isaac. If we make this about rich versus poor, we lose. If we make it about money or class, we lose. They're gonna make this about Richard's confession. That is what we're gonna destroy. If it's your lucky day, I'm gonna take this case. Whoa. 43-year-old single malt. You have impeccable taste, sir.
Thanks. I recognize you from court. You're defending Robeson, right?
I think we both are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Relax. I'm not here to expose you. I'm here to help you. Nikki, you've been making some noise.
I've been very discreet.
Nicholas, a $200 bottle of scotch, a plane ticket to St. Bart's, and a new Mercedes is not discreet. You know what'll happen if you get caught? 5 years. And you would have to find your own defense attorney because our mutual benefactor wouldn't be able to help you out.
Victor said he'd help me out.
Victor. Maybe you don't know Victor as well as you think you do. If you keep misbehaving, I'll go to the judge myself.
I want out. Please. There's gotta be a way.
I'll tell Victor. Just don't show up in court. John.
Hey, Dr. Bull.
John, slow down. Hey. It's one thing to stare down dormant in court. It's another to confront him in his
I don't care anymore, okay?
What would a jury think? You have to think.
He is ruining my life.
He doesn't care about your life. He's a political opportunist, okay? And that may be pathetic and awful. But he's not your biggest problem. You are. John, what were you and Karen fighting about before the crash?
It was nothing. I mean, she was mad that I went after the coach.
Because he didn't know about Carter.
There's nothing wrong with my son.
You can hide it all you want, but it's all I see. Carter's had his challenges, hasn't he?
He has some kind of motor planning disorder.
I know. He's been in physical therapy for the last 2 years.
3 times a week. He's just as good as any of these other kids. He just has to work twice as hard. So, when he got benched, you know, I just...
Yeah, but why don't you just tell the coach he needs a little extra help?
Karen wanted to, but I don't want people treating him differently. But in the car, she said that I was ashamed of my own son.
And that's what you were fighting about. Before the crash. This is something you have to tell a jury. They will understand too.
No. This stays between us.
What are you doing?
Why are you talking quietly? Why are you off script?
I'm being honest. For once, maybe we should both try being honest.
Wait, they're still talking.
I thought Bull was finished.
I can't hear what they're saying.
You pushed me away. You never really loved me. You studied me like if I was one of your subjects.
I just wanted to know the real you. And I think you were afraid that I would just discover your faults, but that's what I needed, Izzy. I needed all of you to love you. And I did love you, Izzy. The baby in this carriage. I know. That was hard. I'm sorry about what happened. I wanted a family too. Hey, Chief. Wanted to talk to you about getting access to some of those files.
Your assistant already asked. I already answered.
Oh, you mean Danny? Yeah, I know. But I thought I'd ask again, maybe a little more nicely. You pretty pleased, sugar on top?
Sorry, no.
Well, at least I tried.
Is there something else?
No, I'm just gonna head back to court, get a subpoena for those files. You know, I wasn't really asking a favor. My client has a legal right to that information. We both know that, which makes me wonder why you'd be denying it. I mean, are you just being prickly and difficult, or are you hiding something?
You think you can hustle me just like your father?
Is your move, Chief.
Your assistant can pick up the files in my office.
Oh, I wouldn't call her my assistant. She's former FBI Danielle James. I call her Danny.
Sarcoma. Hey, I'm Cable. And this is Goliath 918.
You're not Goliath. Goliath, it's an honor.
Don't touch me. You're not sarcoma.
I swear to God I am.
Junk code. 2 minutes. Speak.
I followed Carter home, and there's something you gotta see. I'm sending over to Cable right now.
Oh my God. He did it in less than 2 minutes. Unbelievable.
So, you cool?
It's just that I don't like to be touched. I looked at your phone records. You haven't talked to your dad in 10 years.
He lives a long way away.
He's not a bad man, from what I understand. Is he? But when he married your stepmother and his focus shifted to her and her children, you felt like he left your balcony, didn't you? I saw the way you looked at the wall when Dr. Strand started talking about dating down. You wanted to escape. Because you know the man you need, the men that you've needed, they have to adore you, put you on a pedestal. But they'll never be enough. Even your husband Jeffrey wasn't enough, was he? So you found a young man, this boy, and he didn't just adore you, he outright worshipped you. So much that he was willing to give up going to college and raise a child with you that wasn't even his? Is that fair of you to ask a 17-year-old boy? You're gonna be a mother, okay? And that child is gonna adore you and love you. And you will get to be his or her balcony person.
I'm not very good at being alone.
You do have a husband. Listen, this is a woman who's a friend of mine. She's very nice. You should make an appointment.
A shrink.
You should make an appointment.
Oh God, what have I done? Dr. Bull, do you think that there is such a thing as true love?
I do. But this isn't it. Each one of us experienced this day differently. And each one of you is going to tell the story of this day differently. Who's right? Well, subjective, right? You listened to Ms. James' testimony. What you didn't know is that she was under the influence of a hallucinogen during the event she described. Game changer. Nobody sees the world in its entirety. Can't be done. Not even the best of us. You have to find him not guilty. Thank you. I know about the bet.
What bet?
1 hour before the match that you lost, someone put $500,000 down on the other team. At 25 to 1, that's
$12.5 million.
Who would make that bet?
Should have been 50 to 1. You think I placed the bet and tanked the match?
I did when I sat down.
Something change your mind?
It's called the Pinocchio effect. When a person lies, there's a slight increase in temperature to the nose and orbital muscle. Causes a little bit of redness. No red nose. Plus you scratched your neck.
Which means?
You're wondering the same thing.
So who's $12.5 million richer?
That's the question. We're gonna keep digging. You know, Vince says the only way you could have lost this match is if you'd thrown.
He's never played it, so he doesn't get it. But anyone who actually gives it a chance, they love it. And if you really love it, why the hell would you ever throw a game?
Then let's get the jury to love it. Juror number 4 has close body posture. He's holding himself rigid, has his hands clasped together. He's not feeling us at all. Has something flipped him?
And she succeeded. The Army fixed the problem, and yet here we are.
And number 9, McNamara. He's loving Benny. He's supposed to be our biggest challenge. Marissa?
No, I need a minute, Bull.
And this Army. She just wanted to help.
I knew one of those Rangers. The ones they won't talk about.
Who died and made Lieutenant Dale Secretary of Defense?
I think I'll watch Westworld tonight.
Okay. Jurors 5 and 12 are off too. Have they flipped?
It's a tough jury in there.
Good opening statement.
Thank you.
Hey, you guy Olson, he's a bit stiff. It was smart of the U.S. attorney to bring you on.
Almost as smart as Withrow bringing you on.
He did his homework on you.
You too.
Don't flatter yourself.
Oh yeah, you're right. You don't like me at all.
I'm still gonna have to beat you. Again.
Okay. New York City isn't Callisto, Texas. You're on my turf this time.
Funny. I thought it was Withrow's turf. He owns your building too, I understand.
I do love your overconfidence. You know you're representing a sociopath. Hey, how's your mother?
Dr. Bull, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's much better, thanks.
I'm glad to hear that. Diana, it's always a pleasure. Excuse me, can I have a minute?
No, I think you were right. I think we should wait until after the trial.
It's important.
Will you give us a minute?
You should both hear this. Max Hyland turned himself in to the police today. He confessed to killing your husband. Dylan is the only person left at Highland Skydiving. She's lost her father, now her uncle. So I'm asking you, please don't take away the only thing she has left that reminds her of her father.
After everything you've exposed during this trial, my husband's infidelities, corruption, you've destroyed his legacy.
I know I'm sorry. I know this has been very painful, but why punish Dylan for that? Max is going to prison for the rest of his life. Walt cared about your husband, and he died trying to save his life. Do you think you can let go of this so everyone can move on?
Yes. I hope so.
I bet you love the control.
Indescribable.
This isn't my normal route, but we're having fun, right?
Right.
Why are we stopping here? What's going on?
Well, that man has a warrant for your arrest. You're supposed to appear in court and testify. In fact, you have about 5 minutes. If you hurry, you can make it.
What about my car?
Oh, don't worry. It's in good hands. I'll keep it warm for you. Tell the truth.
Mrs. Jefferson, do you like dogs?
I own 3 pit bulls. Why?
Dogs, really, Bull? Sometimes I think you make this stuff up.
It's called random correlation. Practical people tend to like classical music and dogs. Ergo, we like Wanda Jefferson. Juror number 4, on the other hand, the doodler, way too creative.
We thank and excuse juror number 4.
What other random correlations have you found to identify practical people?
Do you keep a journal? No? Do you wear a watch? Now, if you were a dinosaur, what kind would you be?
We have a jury.
People are ready, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a case of premeditated and cold-blooded murder.
Not a bad haul. We have 6 very practical jurors and 2 others leaning that way. 4 creatives.
Now it's time for us to get creative.
Your Honor, I would like to introduce the following photos into evidence.
Objection, this wasn't in discovery.
Some leeway here, Your Honor. We only just discovered this information.
Tread carefully, Dr. Bull.
Hey, this isn't what we prepped.
Are we allowed to do this?
Bull, you are already 3 feet off the ledge. If you ambush Jules, I have no idea what he might do.
Thank you, Chunk. And calm down, Marissa. You recognize this woman?
Yes. It's Lauren.
And would you please read the name that's printed?
Robin Cleary.
And what about these photographs? Are these also Lauren Wilson?
Yes, why?
Bonnie Henson, Austin, Texas. Nicole Markey in Chicago. Mandy Mitchell in New Orleans. And Robin Cleary from Indianapolis. Mr. Caffrey, did you know the woman you were engaged to had 5 different identities in 5 different cities?
Objection, there's been no offer of proof, no prior discovery.
Hold on, Miss Giordano. Well?
We obtained Lauren's fingerprints from the medical examiner. We ran it through the FBI identification database. And this afternoon, we got a match.
Proceed.
Lauren Wilson, your fiance, wasn't Lauren Wilson, your fiance. She was Regina Pressler, and she was a grifter. The prosecution's trying to paint you as some kind of player. How does it feel to know that you were the one who got played? So, Mr. Caffrey, did you have any idea that Lauren Wilson was actually Regina Pressler?
No.
Did you know Regina Pressler was a grifter in the middle of running a con on you at the time of her murder?
No.
And given that she was a con artist, would it make sense that she had a lot of shady characters in her life?
Objection. Relevance.
Well?
It's a hypothetical. I am merely asking Mr. Caffrey, who maintains he did not murder his beloved fiancée, if it's possible that someone from this lady's sordid past could possibly have killed her, because thieves make enemies.
Answer the question, Mr. Caffrey.
I suppose it's possible. I just know it wasn't me.
No further questions. Patty Hearst, big day.
Actually, I was thinking more Donnie Brasco. How you want me to play this when I go in?
No, don't overthink it. You were chosen for a reason. Cults, like Lemancic, target people who are searching for meaning. Some people are curious, others have lost direction in their lives. They can be very seductive, Chunk.
You think I'm gonna go native? Come on, Bull.
It's not about intelligence. Brilliant minds are co-opted by cults all the time. Just be yourself in there. They're not gonna suspect anything. I need you inside their practices, and I want to know the techniques that they use on their students. Keep your eyes open, every small detail, because the more specific we can be with the jury, the better. And do not
drink the Kool-Aid. Danny already beat you to it.
I was gonna say do not be late for orientation, but wow. I thought Danny'd be more proud of her rejection. Hey, good news, team. We have just been hired by one of the biggest companies in the world. Heptex Corporation wants us to help them defend their liberty.
Their liberty? Who's threatening their liberty?
That's a pesky little outfit called the FBI. They seem to think that Heptex may have information that'll help them figure out who's responsible for that bombing at the hotel yesterday. Call me crazy, but I sense some discord in the room.
Well, and I'm only speaking for myself, but it feels like perhaps we belong on the other side of this particular conflict.
Does it? We're professionals. Professionals for hire, and we don't always get to choose who hires us or what side we're on. But everyone deserves a vigorous defense.
We know that. But usually, at least since I've known you, you've always seemed particular about the kind of cases that you've gotten involved with.
You're assuming you know my point of view on this. This is about the right to privacy. Aren't Americans entitled to that? Aren't corporations that abide by the law entitled to that?
Of course they are, Bull. It's just... This happened a block from us. Everyone's just a little raw, a little tender from this whole thing.
All right. Understood. Now, let's put together some mock juries. I want some privacy advocates, and I want some people who believe that rights are something that can be given up if it is for the greater good.
You got it.
Okay. I'll work on some speculative arguments for counsel to consider.
Excellent. Cecilia's agreed to testify against her brother.
I've already gotten assurances that if Cecilia talks, the government will drop all charges against her.
Well, wait a minute, what happens next? The second Leo hears that she's making a deal, he'll have her killed.
Well, that's why I'm talking to you all here. Now, I have an idea. It's a little out there, but if it works, Cecilia won't go to jail, and her brother will, and it'll all happen within minutes of each other. And one more thing. No one can tell JP or anyone on her team anything about this.